Welcome into our weekly 5 Things to Watch edition of Beyond the Arc here on High School Cube News. Brian Chimino along with Michael O'Brien of the Chicago Sun-Times. Let's start off with our number 1 thing to watch, a battle of top 10 teams on Saturday. It'll be number 8, Hinsdale Central versus number 4, St. Joe's.
This is a really exciting matchup. Hinsdale Central, a team, on the record, I think they're really good and can make a run to Peoria. We didn't get to see them play a top 5 caliber team, though, over the holidays because they lost to Proviso East and went out early of the Proviso West Holiday Tournament. So this is going to be the chance to see if they can hang with St. Joe's. St. Joseph is, without a doubt, one of the top 3, top 5 teams in the area. You got the matchup of the big men. Hinsdale Central's Matt Rafferty, St. Joseph's Nick Rekasevich. That's going to be a super great game to watch. I think tempo is kind of what to watch, what speed the game is played at. Hinsdale Central is fine with playing up-tempo, but if they can kind of make St. Joe's do what they want, that's going to be in Hinsdale Central's favor. Just really, I think one of the top games of the whole season, these two teams matching up.
Our number 2 thing to watch, the Red West up for grabs, but on Wednesday this could really clear things up. North Lawndale at now number 18 Orr.
Orr, wow. I mean, look what they did last week. I don't care what these teams are like this year, what they might be like in the future, what they have. They beat De La Salle, Young, Marshall, and Farragut all in 1 week with a really young team. No starters back from last year. The name to watch on Orr, he's a name we're going to be talking about a lot over the next 3 years. Raekwon Drake. He's a freshman. He's 6'4", 6'5", strong, super athletic. He is a rising star. He's going to be something else. And a lot of other guys are playing well for Orr right now. North Lawndale is a team that they're frustrating. I mean, I saw them play Young last week. They should have beat Young, frankly. They had like a 12, 13-point lead. Just let it all go. Way too many turnovers. Can't take care of the ball. They've got a breakout star, too. Kenneth Perkins. He's a 6'9" senior. He's one of those kids that got his growth late. Super fast, plays super hard. He's a high major D1 recruit if he can get his grades and everything in order and can qualify. So this is a really interesting matchup. If Orr can win it, they are on a high and they really have a good chance to win the Red West.
Our number 3 thing to watch takes place in the Red South. Another battle of top 10 teams. It'll be number 9 Bogan at number 3 Simeon.
Bogan needs this really bad. I mean, it's a crazy tough week for Bogan. They also have to play Morgan Park earlier in the week. They have to come out with a win in one of these games. At Simeon's going to be tough, especially after Simeon just thwacked them at Bogan, and that was not a pretty game. But Bogan's got to snap out of it. They were supposed to be a top 3, top 5 team this year. James Jones hasn't really lived up to all the preseason hype he got. He needs to be a little bit more economical with his shots, needs to be more of a force on the glass. Bogan's a team that needs to find itself, and it's going to be tough this week, but they have to do it.
Our number 4 and 5 things to watch both take place this weekend on Saturday at the Glenbard East Shootout. Number 24 West Aurora, who we just talked about, versus Whitney Young.
Yeah, this is great. Whitney Young, in-state, playing in-state teams. I criticize them a lot for their national schedule and going all around. I already know everybody's really excited to see Young play West Aurora. It's going to be a really quality game. Young lost to Orr last week, and for them, they're not used to losing to in-state teams the last few years. That's a weird thing. So they need a big bounce back here. And for West Aurora, it would really be a sign that they've arrived this season to beat a team like Young. But it's kind of a strange game. They've never met before. Ever. First time meeting ever. We don't get to say that a lot. So it's kind of be a really good city-suburban clash.
And West Aurora, this will be their 3rd public league team in the last month. They play, lost to Simeon and Curry at Pontiac. And our number 5 thing to watch from the same event, number 10, Riverside-Brookfield versus Evanston. Yeah,
Riverside-Brookfield just has kept winning, kept climbing the rankings. I haven't had a chance to see them yet. They don't play in the best conference, so they aren't tested on a regular basis. This is going to be a nice test. But an Evanston team that's done okay. They haven't lived up to the preseason ranking. They're really young. They have Nogel Easter in the star, going to be a big high major college player. So Riverside-Brookfield was supposed to be a year away, where everybody's a little bit surprised. They're a very young team. If they can pull this win off, keep climbing up the rankings, they're really a team we're going to talk about a lot over the next 2 years, Riverside-Brookfield.
And that'll do it for this 5 Things to Watch edition of Beyond the Arc here on High School Cube News. Once again, check out our YouTube channel, High School Cube News, and subscribe. See all of our videos, including this week's MVP segment with Beth Long, as she interviews West Aurora star Roland Griffin heading to Illinois State. For Michael O'Brien, I'm Brian Chimino. We'll see you next week.